you to lock in so you can learn. Step up, nigga. Scoot your ass up.
Jared, I'm gonna show you how to do. Yeah, I know my technique now.
I don't even want to ball right now. Feel me? This nigga's stupid. This nigga's gonna lose. What is you talking about? You already know. And it's for 10. We done shook on it.
You should shoot it already.
Huh?
Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25.
He's to the 25.
Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
All right then, Carson.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
You already know.
Check 41. Ain't no such thing.
You already know how we rocking.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Where they at?
The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
That's deep.
And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Why do you think that was
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that.
It seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
I tried fucking holding Pickett's trying when I was hitting square SWAT or something. I should have just ate that for dinner.
Big play right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I should have had a pick 6. That was easy. I should have had a
3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. A second fake.
Damn. He's slimy.
17 yards.
That nigga's slimy. Somebody's on the air.
They take over.
Hey, that nigga's slimy for real.
The Seattle now ready to march.
All right, what do we want to do here?
And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy. You understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
That opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
55
On 2nd and 12, Wilson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback third, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
The time just ran out. What? Is it on shoe clock or something? I didn't even have time to.
Marcel, what are you doing?
That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Oh, my God.
Still third down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
More yards.
12.
Holy shit.
Let's go deep, Tyson.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Being chased out left. Quick slant, caught by Moore.
I got dummy yards right
And
there.
he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Should I?
A heck of a play there on third
54
down.
yards.
Amazingly, they're still short for fourth.
Talking about
I don't know how many times,
52 or
not just in
53.
my playing
52
career,
is the
but
most.
you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say,
I mean, I
I
could
just
boot
don't
it.
have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And with the play
How's the
clock
time so
winding
low?
down, we're going to get
Oh,
a
no, I think it's on
timeout.
shoot clock.
They'll
Okay.
have 2 remaining as we step aside here
No, I'm not.
in this
It's on
first
shoot
quarter.
clock. It was on shoot clock. You see my button? It was still on shoot clock from last game. I wonder if I can hit this. Can I hit this? Hell no.
Stop. Bro, you got 15 seconds.
I only got time to
And they're
fucking
going to at
audible.
least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Bro, audible him.
You ain't doing nothing.
Oh my god.
You ain't doing nothing, bro.
My audible's wrecking dumb. If I don't get this fucking audible.
They're going on 4th down.
You just user fucked it up again. You just user fucked it up again. You're bad. Your user was right on him and then you just jigged. Why'd you do that? That was my only guy that I could throw to.
37 yards. As his guys are able to...
Or maybe you just tried catching it.
We're
And
gonna go. He said some moves up. I don't see what's up.
I want to see this intro replay. I want to watch your user. Like, what do you do?
Look right there. Look.
I didn't see him.
Oh, I went behind. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, yeah,
I
he
didn't
was
see
wide open
dude.
Right there, Jerry.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he'd have made it because you know how the game is.
I don't know. Matter. That was the first time.
Go. That.
First here in this opening quarter. Jason Myers
I
now
know
for
where
the
it's
extra
at. I
point.
knew what he was doing. I just can't think of it.
My audibles are being ignorant.
And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it all
My
culminates
audibles are
with a
being
Seattle
gay.
score. The kickoff unit
What, was
is
it all the way
on
out?
the field, and they will send this one away.
That nigga has a boot. Fuck, nigga.
And they will not get
It's
a
only the
chance
first
to
quarter?
return this one as it's
You
through the
capping.
end zone for a touchback. And
Bro,
now out
I
comes
was
Houston.
bro, I was
And
practicing a
3 and
defense,
out
bro. I
on
got
that
a
first
set
drive. We'll see
beat,
if they
like-
can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes.
He doesn't know what to do.
And he goes
He just don't
down.
got tired.
KJ Wright. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Watson now, throwing on 3rd and long. Forced out to his left. And he'll be
He don't
stopped
fumble.
at
That
the
nigga's a husky.
27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Watson, open man is QT, complete. And brought
Shouldn't
down,
have had that.
but
You
not
should be
before
thanking God.
reaching the 45-yard line. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Watson now to throw, escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Hopkins. And taking it
Dude,
across
he shouldn't have gotten that shit with my ball. But 4th down was stupid. I don't even think he realized it was 4th down, or did he?
That one good for a Houston
Just didn't give
first
a fuck.
down. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Foreman. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
I got all my audibles set up. This better one.
From the 38, Watson, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that.
Come on, dude. He almost caught that.
Not a chance at all.
I'm good as fuck.
Easier said than done.
4th and 7 on 38. 55 yards.
Should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
The average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses.
What you
So
got
what's
right
the
now?
answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the
Yes,
first
sir.
place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
They go with the option on 4th down.
Why would he run that?
He can run for it, and he will. And this doesn't.
I mean, it was risky, but you didn't watch the defensive end at all. He just stayed there. You're
Well,
fried.
their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful.
No, well, you didn't even know the play. You went with the play you weren't even comfortable with. You didn't even remember what you do to give it to him or
The first
not.
time they went for it, why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again.
Oh,
They're on the
that
defensive
nigga's
side of the
good
ball,
because he
though.
acted like he was
Any
going
fourth
after
down
the
stop
running back, and
is a
JJ
big
watched too good,
momentum
bro.
play.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
He's too much, bro.
The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing is Wilson. Flushed out right.
Don't play with
And
me.
it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. It's a big play there.
I was waiting for Marcel to commit to what he wanted. Did he want to guard the receiver or did he want to go after me? Get me? You gotta know who the fuck he committing to before you make a decision.
But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. On first down, Wilson.
Oh my
And
God,
nowhere
why
to
not?
fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football
Oh,
when they think they've got a completion and
wrong
the ball's
play.
almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Going to throw again. Dancing to his left. This one into the hands
Why is he
of
so wide
Metcalf.
open?
And they work this near the
That was fundamental. You were running after Russell. I seen you.
17 and a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where
That's
exit
fundamental.
points are going to be.
Put the ball up to his ear.
Just flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Throwing again here. Wilson steps away. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
But this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time,
Yes,
didn't
sir.
he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And boy, was he successful.
Fucking
Didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just
What'd he say
straight
that to
into
you?
the third of the field.
Trey is really
Between
trying.
2 points.
Damn.
Straight line.
That nigga Trey's really hungry. That's how you know he love this shit. He's scouting this nigga. He told your ass.
I know I seen that, but
He told your ass
taken in
off.
at
He
the
said,
one.
man. He basically said you a bitch. Looks like a
And
Trey's
they'll
at
take it
Marco's
past
flipping
the
pizzas
25
over here looking
up to the
like, damn, I'm gonna watch a
28-yard
Madden game live while I'm making a fucking pizza delivery. nigga's probably over here being late as fuck. People probably want their
set
pizza.
to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know
He said,
that,
"Get the
right?
fuck
They
out of
have
here."
a script to start the ball
Let's
game.
go!
And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. On the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs,
This isn't the 33-7 Marcel
a
I
lot of them
played,
say
though.
we're going to build from the inside
Used to
out,
do
because if you
different
control
shit.
the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing.
Let's take a look at that. Circle was not wide open.
That might have been a touchdown. Hey,
No.
that might have been a touchdown, huh?
Circle had your man beat. Watch that nigga going across the field.
Oh, my.
Oh,
All these niggas went. All
yes,
these
sir.
niggas shifted.
Look.
Yeah, but still, he would have look at his body. He would have had no time to turn that way. Look,
Oh, no, he was right there.
look, he didn't get open till now.
No, he was
That
open
nigga
there.
still
He was
could've
open
threw
there.
it and still
If I would
got
have threw it right now, he would have got it.
If you would have realized he's running.
Nigga.
Do one more.
Look, and you see my user nigga? I brought his fat ass all the way out there because I knew you were gonna throw it right there.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Actually,
Circle was open. You got
That fat nigga backhanded that bitch.
Oh no, he might have got hit.
I looked where all the shifted, where they were all shifting, but they all shifted. I gotta watch it.
I gotta watch that my damn
Is
self.
there a charger?
The Texans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. Here's Watson.
Damn.
Got an open man. It's QT.
What are the linebackers?
Where were all the linebackers at? How many guys were doing? Where the fuck was all my guys?
Kiki QT. 74 yards.
Where the
As
fuck
they're
was
now
all my
on the
guys?
board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try
Where
to
the
stem
fuck
that
was all
tide,
my
and that
guys,
certainly
nigga?
qualifies a big play to get him in the end zone.
He did the same exact play and that nigga caught it, nigga.
They don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over.
That shit did not just
This
fucking
game could be
happen,
88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah,
What's that?
listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We've still got a good game going ahead of us. Here's Russell Wilson in the Seahawk offense now, getting set to go again. He's thrown for a touchdown pass, and he's run for one.
He always gets
so
breakout
far.
plays.
When you're able to watch a guy perform at a high level and do it in multiple
You need
ways,
shots.
arm, legs, he really helps his team in a big way. You've got to think that they feel great about where they are in this ball game.
Oh,
They
J.J.
feel
Watt.
good about him leading their team.
And he's hoping to put them in a better spot after this drive. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7.
I can't believe that nigger just got that slant across the middle when I've been playing it all game.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. From the 29, Wilson buying time to his left. He'll run it. Space to maneuver at the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
What is it? 41 to Mike. Check 41. You gonna get this boy? You think you gonna get this?
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That's caught by Penny.
Are you kidding me? He's getting breakout plays.
That's good for 28 yards.
That was what I was saying.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength
I'm just
and
reading it. I used to be a quarterback. I'm reading it. I'm reading it, nigga. You feel me? I know who's guarding who.
To make a bigger play.
As we often
All right,
say,
what I'm
get
gonna
it
do
to him in
here
space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a
Going
matchup
that
against a
way.
linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
I'm gonna read this.
Now Wilson on first
Right
down.
there, read it.
And he finds Penny. And taking it to the 15-yard line before
Trying to
it's
read
brought
it.
down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Shut up.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down.
I read it. He's running with him. I'm going to go.
And now he's going to use his
Be out of
legs.
bounds. You covered the wheel, but that guy was still running with him. Gotta run.
Bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I don't even know what to tell you to do. He told you to get out of the zone. You get mad that you're shredded. So you might as well just do half and half.
And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Damn, that wide receiver is blocking his ass off.
Close to the goal line, but not quite in. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal. And he's across the chalk into the end zone.
You gotta read it. Feel me?
Seahawks. Russell Wilson.
You hold X. When you're going, you gotta watch the defensive end. If he starts, you just gotta read it.
Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Well, Charles, he's already proven that
you read it. Nigga, I used to be a quarterback. Nigga,
football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the second time
and then,
in the game.
just imagine if I had a play that does this. Read.
The ability to
screen, nigga.
Fearlessly. And in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you, running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits.
Take this out. I want to hit stick.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Damn.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Deshaun Watson and the Texans offense trot back out there.
Watson's trot back on the field.
Side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
No, he doesn't need to change much personally. To throw on 2nd and 6. Watson eluding the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Throwing on third down, Watson. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. A big seam, and he might go all the
Bro, I can't stop you.
Touchdown.
Holy shit.
Kiki QT as the first half is winding down. As his
okay, I don't even know what I gotta do now.
A single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing.
I didn't have time to.
Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half and fine style, putting that one in the end.
They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
I'm not listening to Trey, man. I'm not good at it.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Oh, he's with them right now. He just leaves his shit. He should have took a shit with him.
Where's Suki's at? Where's right there? He said he should have took a shit with him.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary.
I need to
playing
feel
a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
You just take a knee and get to the locker room.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
That nigger's high.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Come on, Russell.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to look deep down the field. And
what
be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Yeah, let's adjust to this bullshit. Because he's going to... I can't wait for the...
Houston. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this of intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more.
You can't keep up with them, bro.
Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. To throw is Watson.
That's what happens. I changed right to zone. What the fuck are you doing? Ladder on the ball.
Losing 5 yards or so.
I wasn't man, and you just kept blowing me out, so I went to zone real quick. You didn't see the zone, did you?
No, I did not. No, you don't.
You didn't realize I was in zone real quick.
Dreams going back to when they were in youth football and in high school.
How did this go in his hands? No, Marcel, bro, I'm thankful I went to zone real there. Hopkins is too fast, bro.
No, bro, what's it called? I didn't...
Look, you didn't realize I got in zone real quick. You're like, oh, this nigga's in zone. You realize it, though. You realize it.
I threw the pick earlier, too. Watch.
Do it too early.
Should have threw it to the one right there. Right there. He was open. That Coxie nigga.
Bro,
You were threw it to the wrong nigga. Yeah,
you just gotta kind of decide what defense is working.
Some of them actually handled
I really just lateraled it. Hold on, I want to see this lateral. We didn't even watch that.
That nigga literally... he just threw that bitch. I'm weak. That nigga threw that bitch behind him.
Okay. So why in the fuck?
That's like fucking...
Yeah, okay, so it just magnetifies to his hand. I'm thankful it didn't go on the ground.
Because if it was on the ground, I might have got that.
No, because there's nobody around it. Oh, 71?
His fat ass wasn't getting...
You could have took that to the house. Fat ass realized it so quick.
What, that the dude lateraled it?
His reaction time's 100, bro.
That nigga, it went straight to his hand.
Like magnetified to his fucking
ready to get
hand.
this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get...
Damn, that's like illegal. That nigga could have broke his fucking leg.
Adjustments. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. On third down.
Damn, his fat ass.
It's Carson.
He's too good.
They take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The tally there, minus 8 yards. Leads to fourth down as well. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now
are you serious? How the fuck is it fucked up? Did it not update? Because it's a daily update. When? Just like a week ago?
He steps into this one, and this is a
that nigga
rocket.
booted that bitch.
On the return, Carter.
That nigga booted that bitch.
So a change of possession here on the punt. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to...
I just missed a tackle. That was bad.
Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They'll run with Foreman.
I can't believe he just got that breakdown.
Muster a yard here to the 38.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. On 2nd and 9, Watson toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
I I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Back to throw, Watson setting up the screen for Miller. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28.
Bro, Miller's out.
Miller.
Watson on first down. Rolling to
For
his
who?
right.
Who's
And he
out?
can't
Texans
get
running
rid
back?
of it. He's taken down. Markevius Mingo just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep...
And the pressure gets to him again. Bobby Wagner able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. 3rd and long. It's Watson. Flushed out right. And the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
And you got yourself out of field goal range, basically.
That's a very
What
good
an
play
idiot.
defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big
This
play
nigga got
with his
himself out of
legs.
field goal range.
How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
This nigga.
And he's going to go down again.
There's 3
With a
niggas right
sack
there.
and
The whole
Ziggy
team, 5 niggas
onside.
can't block.
So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down, about 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion trials.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped him 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep.
This nigga Sean won't leave me alone. Alright, you ready?
To the game into the future and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down. Get to the 4th quarter.
God,
Try and
that's
keep
just
going.
scary
And
every
try
time
to
he
keep
gets
that lead.
Exactly.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down.
We both scored
as we
14 in the
play
second
3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
This is a fucking 4th down.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf.
Yeah,
boy, he
was
is
above the line
very
going.
close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so
They're
short.
lying. He did not. How did he not get
For
across?
any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because
They sound
the receiver can
ridiculous. He
stop
definitely
at
got
any
the fucking
point
first down.
and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Here we go. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. Not today, you won't.
4th down. Here's Wilson.
I threw it. I threw it. I threw it. I threw it.
Midfield strike. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation
I
of
didn't
their
have a
team.
field goal right
Do
now.
they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have
Damn, it's like I
anything
can't
left.
score now.
Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road? Everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they get the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense. Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Watson being chased out left.
Why did you
Across
lob
his
it like
body,
that?
and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside
You have
the
me
pocket
fucking,
and
I can't
panics a
score
little bit.
now. I scored all my
Receiver
points in
doesn't
the
make
first
sure
half,
he's
didn't I?
absolutely in
But I
an
scored
open
third
spot.
quarter.
So there's a guy
I did
looking,
score
took the ball from
Yeah,
him.
so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start out on the
Oh
ground
my
with
fucking
Carson.
God.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
I'm so fed up with that nigga.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it, and he slides to avoid the hit. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. On 3rd down.
Nigga, what?
And he slips up past
This is the opposite. It's not like the read option where you hold the X. They gave it to him. I didn't hold X because it was either an inside like read option and there was a bubble. There's a bubble. I probably wouldn't have got it. But
Give up another 1st down.
no, bro. Look at this, bro. Because this was what I was trying to do. But it just gave it to him. I don't know how to control RPOs. Look, I wasn't trying to give it to him because I was trying to throw this.
Oh, actually, I don't know. You might have got
Oh, he might have. Oh. He would have been. But that fat nigger Clowney probably would have deflected that bitch.
Oh, God, he would have blocked it somehow.
Dude, when he doesn't get outside is when I get the runs. But when he does get outside,
I think defensively, guys start thinking about using them here.
I need to stop running the fucking read option towards his side. What the fuck I need to stop doing? I need to quit running the...
back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the
Nigga, that's
clock
nasty.
between
They had Clowney and Watt. Like, look, he's spinning. Yeah, he's nasty.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
Cut. 41 Mike. 41 Mike.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson escaping the pressure right to the right side.
That block was
complete to
crucial.
Metcalf.
That wide receiver.
12 yards there.
She said, does your headset fucking work? Fuck. What did this nigger... Turn your brightness up, damn. What did this nigger Clowney do? Hurry the fuck up.
Turn it all the way the fuck up.
Fuck no. Dude, he's not gonna waste his battery.
He's not trying to waste a battery. The nigger's eyes probably just can't take it. Oh, when he fucked up the Michigan quarterback? He was...
That's a running back, though. Yeah, it's not even loud.
Who is that? Who's the quarterback right now? Stop.
that?
Is that Shay, nigga? No. Quit being gay, Marcel. For real,
What the fuck are
gay
you talking
faggot.
about? I'm watching this.
Damn!
He knocked the whole fucking helmet off. Go back.
God damn.
That nigga's
nigga's a
big.
nigga.
Bro,
Oh my
who's the
God.
quarterback from Michigan? That nigga just look at him stretch it out for him to get
killed
killed.
him. Oh my
Damn.
God. That's not right.
Why the fuck did he get in there that fast? How did he get in there that
He should have
fast?
been penalized.
That nigger was already in the backfield by the time the fucking play
He should
developed.
have been penalized. That's that.
That was a legal hit.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure.
No, but why the
He was able
fuck?
to flush out
No, but why did the
towards
quarterback
right,
give it to him?
people.
Why the quarterback didn't even know, nigga? But like, how the fuck was he in there that
Nice
fast?
pass for a first down.
Clowney's so greedy, he tried going after the running back again. Look at him.
Ew.
That wide receiver's a hell of a blocker. Damn, Metcalf. Damn. That nigga went after the running back right in there. Nigga heard his video and said, fuck, I'm getting the running back. That nigga's greedy now.
He did some shit like that. That's crazy.
If I had Clowney, bro, you'd be
Seahawks
low-key
football
fucked.
as we march toward a conclusion.
Oh, so now we're going back to his side. Please block him. That nigga just spin moves and gets every fucking tackle.
First down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They won't let you hit him. It's like weird, like when you already slide.
The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this.
I didn't even know how to take a knee, or else I would have, but now I'm disrespectful. Nigger's doing the height.
My uncle got missing
Chris Carson
I can't have pussies on my
taking it in. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Well, that was absolutely
Both your touchdowns come from fucking breakout plays. Nigga had breakouts down the
kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know. But that's how you get it done, because you're not taking negative plays.
That was a little bit too hard. I would have had
it. You're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now a 1st down throw. Watson.
I did that with a fucking lineman.
It's terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's when he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson, open man is QT, complete. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's
that nigger's 8-17. I have you discombobulated, but he has 2 touchdown passes.
That'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Watson.
Why is that dude doing a slant too? There's 3 guys doing slants. So like,
and that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So the victory here for Seattle. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last point to the game?
You shouldn't have bet against me. You shouldn't have bet against me. I understand.
You can get 20.